Hello and welcome to this ridiculously high production value quality video. Yes, I'm aiming my camera at a computer. Yay! It's not my MacBook Air. I wish I had a MacBook Air. You want to see my computer? Of course you don't. But it's this hunk of junk made in 2005 that's too big to fit in front of the camera. Okay, but anyways, I'm Jinsoul Silver. This video we're going to be talking about Mixnine. So first topic of interest I just kind of want to talk about is copyright. So I uploaded a video a little bit ago, which had me reacting to Ibami Jinamyeon, hopefully pronunciation on point there, which was a stage that Heejin and Hyunjin did with their team. There was also the first ranked contestant, Shinryujin, in there. Again, pronunciation's on point. And I uploaded that, and it got copyright striked, but it got copyright striked in a really weird way. It was banned. It said banned in some countries. It was actually banned in 248 countries, which is ridiculous. Guess what the one country it wasn't banned in was? Should have ended that sentence with was. But anyways, it was South Korea. What? That makes no sense because the only place you can't watch it legally is South Korea. So that means any other person that wasn't in South Korea has like no way of, it's just so ridiculous the way Mixnine copyright works. And the reason I'm not going to rant even more about that is because I checked right before I made this video, and it now is only banned in South Korea. So it's like they flip-flopped, so now it's available in 248 countries. That's so ridiculous. I don't even know what happened there. Copyright is weird. But I guess that's all I have to talk about copyright, because that was just such a weird experience. But in less kind of funny news, if you could call that funny, Lee Sujin, who was 3rd overall in the show as of episode 10, and her trainee friends in her same company, Fave Entertainment, they got into a car crash on December 31st. And when I heard that, I was just like, oh no. Luckily, she's okay now. At the time, she did need to be rushed to the hospital to get emergency surgery, but now she seems to be okay, which is good. She's recovering. But it's so ridiculous because she was 3rd overall. That's huge. Like, imagine how many people are on these shows. You know, you just get a bunch of boys and girls and then you pit them against each other till you have your debut group, and for her to be 3rd, that's crazy. It's just such a shame though, because now she's out of the competition because of this. She's just not in a good enough condition to continue. And that's just, when I heard the news, I was crushed because she was my favorite. I was like rooting for her outside of Loona because, let me bring it up. There she is. If you don't recognize her right off the bat, if you watch the Just Dance video, she is the girl that's featured there. So, you know, near the end where they're like, good night, good night, good night. Yeah, that's her. But I always rooted for her because she's like she just seems super talented and cute and just very likable. So I was super sad, and if you could hear that, that was me playing with a marker. I'm gonna stop. But yeah, it's just such a shame because, kind of spoilers for episode 11 here, in her dance group, she placed 1st, which is huge because she got a bunch of bonus points. And you know how I said she was ranked 3rd overall? The people in 1st and 2nd overall, they didn't get that amount of bonus points. So it could have been during the next ranking, she was going to be number 1. So it's just such a sad thing to see this happen. I hope she recovers fully from this, because I know I'm gonna need to recover fully from this. But I mean, what can you do? Like, these things happen to people. It's just kind of random chance, and you gotta learn how to move on, I guess. But I guess we'll move on to Loona in Mixnine news. So turn on that music again. I don't know if you can hear it. Maybe I'll turn it up a little bit. But here we go. Heejin. So the results in episode 11, again, it came down to Heejin, Hyunjin, and Ryujin for getting the top 3 spots of their dance group, which basically means they got a bunch of bonus points if they get there. But we didn't know, or at least I didn't know when I was watching, who was gonna get 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. And you know, whoever's in 1st gets way more than whoever's in 3rd. So it came down to, again, Heejin, Hyunjin, and Ryujin, who is, if you don't know who Ryujin is, she is ranked #1, so she's like huge. Everyone loves her. I love her. I mean, she's incredibly skilled. Heejin got 3rd in that competition, which I kind of expected. But Hyunjin beat Ryujin, and she was like, if I actually get 1st, I'm gonna drop down to the ground and just do a roll. And then as soon as she saw that she got 1st, she just immediately just fell, and it was so hilarious. I had a reaction to that, but I can't upload it to YouTube because we're copyright. But yeah, it was just super funny. But because that they placed so high in that group, they're gonna be like maybe top 5 in the entire competition, like both Heejin and Hyunjin. So that's crazy. Like Hyunjin could be top 3. Like what? That is insane. So now we have to start thinking about what that means for Loona. Now, if they get in debut group top 9, they're gonna still kind of run into a problem because they still need to debut against the boys, because only one of the genders can debut. And we all know YG loves boys. Not in that way, but most people are predicting that he's gonna choose the boys, like regardless of what happens. And even if he does choose the boys, it's still good publicity for Loona, just being in the top 9. But now that Sujin is out of the competition, YG really liked her, so that if she's out, he has even less of a chance of choosing the girl side. So that's kind of a problem. And if you think about it, he wouldn't want to choose the girl side just because if he does that, Lee Sujin's going to look at the competition and say, if I was still there, I would be debuting in this group right now. So if he chooses the boy side, Lee Sujin will look at the competition and say, oh, he was going to choose the boys anyways, maybe. So it doesn't really matter that I got kicked out. So it just kind of brings up this whole situation. And no, she wasn't kicked out, it was her health, but it was just the words I said. It brings up this whole situation that just all the odds are stacked up against the girls. So we're going to see if they can debut. It'd be a lot of work if they did debut, though, with that group. It'd be, you know, with the members of IOI, they did it, and it did really help their original groups that they're from, like with all their fellow trainees at their companies. But it's a lot of work. I think Hyunjin and Heejin can do it because they're very skilled. And Loona is going to debut this year, if you didn't know, around maybe summer, early summer. That's what we're hoping for, at least, probably. But we'll have to see what happens. If they do debut in this group, it'll be huge publicity. It'll be really good for Loona. And then we could finally dominate. No, I'm joking. But I do like Loona. Let's see, is there anything else I have to say? But yeah, Mixnine is just fun to watch, especially since Heejin and Hyunjin, you get to recognize all these people. If you can find an uncopyrighted version, go ahead. My favorite place to watch it is the Mixnine subcord, which is, you know, subcord spelled S-U-B-C-O-R-D. Most of their videos are on YouTube. Sometimes they get taken down due to copyright, but their subs are really nice. Sometimes they even throw in like little funny captions. So I really recommend them. And other than that, yeah, keep an eye on Mixnine. We'll see what Loona does. And YG loves boys. I don't know. I just saw that on my little script tag over there, and I was just like, it so stands out. Anyways, that's all. Thank you for watching. It's kind of unscripted. Well, I mean, I have like these. I'll even show you. That's just what my topic list. Anyways, bye bye.